The estate just to the left here has been under construction forever. It's been sold several times in various states of completion over the last 12 years. They had to deal with the sinkhole. Once they stabilized that, they were well on their way to completing it, and then 8 months ago, everything stopped again. Now all the boathouses to the right side of the canal here all belong to the residents that live across the street on Alabama Drive. This is another species of the ginger plant here to the right. Now the water in the chain of lakes flows north, and we are headed north. Backside of Lake Maitland, the lake we're headed to, they've installed a weir or head dam to help control flooding. When the water nears the tops of these seawalls, it flows over that weir into Howe Creek, Lake Howe, Lake Jessup, into the St. Johns River, and 185 nautical miles north of St. John's dumps into the Atlantic Ocean at Jacksonville. People ask me why the canals are so straight. Actually, when they were dug back in the 1880s, they just followed what was a natural drainage ditch between the lakes and expanded on what Mother Nature had created. Just ahead of us here, you see this huge old oak tree. It was blown over by Hurricane Donna back in 1960. They got it propped back up, and it's still with us. And if you look at that resurrection fern, you see out to the left, it is still green because it gets hit by a water sprinkler every afternoon. This is the elephant ear plant here to the left. Off to the right here is an example of bad seamanship. A little red flower over here to the right. This is the Turk's cap, also known as the sleeping hibiscus. And right above the top of them there, that is the UT Bradley Boathouse. That's the rowing facilities for Rollins College. It's the Azalea plant straight ahead of us there, the beautiful pink. And straight ahead of us is Lake Maitland. It is the largest of the chain at 446 acres. Lake Maitland named after Lieutenant Colonel William Maitland, who lost his life in one of the Seminole Indian Wars. And way out there in the center of Lake Maitland is a small island called Dog Island. That's a big destination spot on the weekends for paddle boarders, kayakers, and the teenagers of wealthy parents. Right here, this is Kraft Azalea Gardens. It is one of 70 parks in the city of Winter Park. Kraft Azalea Gardens is home to many different species of waterfowl: egrets, herons, ospreys, eagles, and English cormorants, and on occasion the migratory pelican. The 6-column stone exedra is carved with the words, "Pause, friend, let beauty refresh thy spirit." Azalea Gardens is home to some of the oldest cypress trees in the area. Many small weddings. Those are all azaleas that are blooming in there now. They're about 3 weeks early. Rogers masterpiece. That is my favorite on the entire chain of lakes. Well, folks, just ahead of you, I know you missed out on it. It's the last building lot available on Lake Maitland. Just sold 2.8 acres ago. I was going to put a double wide trailer on it. Yes, the question is this a single family home? Yes, it is. That is a single family home. There's a tennis court down on the lower level there and a huge pool up top. Design. And this home was originally built. This home was featured in the 52nd spot of the HBO miniseries directed by Tom Hanks, titled From the Earth. If you look to your right there, you'll see another body of water. Well, actually, that's still Lake Maitland, making everything to the left an island. This is the Isle of Sicily. 1953, it was nothing but a mosquito. James Dean was Fathers Feed Me an Acre and I'll turn it into paradise. So the deal was done. They brought in the sandbags, raised the entire island. Largest on the Isle of Sicily. Rogers. Birds over here to the left. Now the rest of cornrows here. Migratory pelican up top, that is an animal.